Hi, future brides and groom. How are you doing? I know some of you guys may be at work right now, and some of you guys are at home. During this quarantine time, we're just taking it day by day. But you know what? We still got some stuff to do. You were proposed to, you are getting married. We still can do some planning, right? So, like I said, grab your favorite drink. Mine, I like wine. So I have some example for you guys. Grab your favorite drink and let's get to planning. There are 5 major things that you need to keep in mind when you are setting the date for your wedding. The first thing is time of the year. Around what time are you setting your date? I know some dates are special to you, but is that special date around the Super Bowl weekend? Is it Decor Art weekend in Miami? Is it around the International Boat Show? All of these will have an impact on your wedding. For example, room rates are gonna go higher. Availabilities are going to be slim. And traffic, parking. So all of that you want to take into consideration when you're setting your wedding date. The next thing you want to determine is your style. Very important. Your style, you want to know what type of wedding, what's the look of your wedding. Is it going to be more industrial? Is it going to be more boho chic? Is it going to be more rustic? Is it going to be glam, glitz and glam? What is it that you are looking for? You may not know at the very beginning what you are looking for, but that's why it is recommended to hire a planner from the start. You and that planner will sit together and you will determine by showing her a group of pictures, by explaining to her, and her also giving you her input, you guys will decide what is your style and therefore narrowing everything down to going venue shopping so we know what we are looking for. So that planner will know what he or she's looking for. Instead of being all over the place, we know exactly what you are looking for. So determining your style, knowing what you would like your wedding to look like is very important at the beginning stage. The third thing is, how would you like your guests to feel? What kind of experience would you like to give your guests at your wedding? I've had brides and they're having their wedding here in Florida, and the type of experience that they want to give their guests is the Florida vibe, the Florida feel, the Miami vibe. And when they come here, it's also a vacation for them. So while at their wedding, what kind of experience would you like to give them? So the venue was a big factor. Even while driving to the venue was part of the plan. What they're seeing, going over the bridge, seeing all the yachts, and the venue, there was a lot of big palm trees, where the ceremony was taking place. So all of that was part of the experience. So you want to think about what experience would you like to give your guests. The next thing is your guest count. You want to determine how many people you will be inviting to your wedding at the very beginning of your wedding planning process. And it will also help you to know which venue you will be choosing also. Now, you want to keep this to a minimum, how many people you will be inviting. Each person may cost you $150 per plate, plus rentals, plus decoration, plus cake. So you want to keep that in mind, how many people that you want to invite, because that has a major impact on your budget. So keep that in mind. The last thing is budget. Listen here. can't go to a planner or any other vendor and say, I just want to hear how much you charge. No, you have to have a budget. You have to know how much you can spend on your entire wedding. And from there, we will know what type of products that we can offer to you, what type of service we can offer to you. It helps with not wasting time, not wasting your time, my time. So you need to determine a budget. And that budget, you need to be frank with yourself. What's your taste level? Do you want everything orchid, everything glitz and glam, everything opulent? So therefore, you need to have a budget to match that taste. Do you want something more rustic, more simpler? Then definitely you need to have a budget to match that taste. So you have to know how much you want to spend in your wedding. That will help your planner to, again, narrow down what venue they're going to be going to, what vendor they're going to be selecting for you. Because one thing that we don't want to do is blindly going to a vendor and then that vendor doesn't fit into your budget. One thing that we can do is take you venue shopping, and then at the end they're giving you an invoice for $30,000 and that's not within your budget. We can't do that. We will not do that. So you have to determine your budget, and then once we sit down, we dissect it, then we will be able to choose vendors, provide services that's within that budget. That helps you with saving your time, saving our time. So a budget is very necessary. So I hope you guys keep these 5 important things in mind. Time of the year, how you want your guests to feel, your style, guest count, and budget. Those 5 things are very important at the beginning process of your wedding. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys, helping you to plan your wedding at the comfort of your couch. I am looking forward to interact with you guys tonight live on IG at 8 p.m. I will be answering all your questions in regards to wedding planning, in regards to this video that you just watched. So be there at 8 p.m. Looking forward to interacting with you guys.